Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Narcissu. Let's continue the story, and I assume this time, not like the previous one, which was pretty heavy, I would say, about the self-pots, about punishment, why the things are happening the way they're happening. I think like this time we're going to have more like light-hearted episode where we get to have some fun and maybe some jealousy. Possibly like between friends, you know, like, oh my god, you have pink manicure, I want some too, and stuff like this. I don't know, but that's what I assume from the title of this. So let's go to the pink manicure, the chapter 8. Let's go. Possibly the wholesome episode. Okay. Burning sunlight and the pouring of cicada cries. Pitch black shadows were right underfoot. After having overslept, I was now headed to the usual place. Okay. Morning, you're here late today. Okay, all the nurses and helpers like instantly recognize her. She's like basically a member of the 7th floor at this point. Getting off the elevator, I exchanged light greetings with the nurse I became acquainted with. By now, even if I entered the 7th floor, no one challenged me. Just maybe, at this rate, I too might become a person of this place. Oh, you don't know. When the thought suddenly came, I was afraid. Yep. Continuing down the wide hall, I headed now to the familiar room of Himeko-san. And when I went to Himeko-san, who had probably been waiting. Oh? Books. Or maps. Perhaps. Spread out of the bed, the thin volumes that Himeko-san gazed at. Yeah, thin volumes. I think like these are maps then, that she wanted before. What those were, I don't know. But that face was different from her usual bright expression. This is going to be one of the 10 things she wants to do, right? She's going to pick a place on the map and she wants to travel there or something. But can she? I mean, in the first game we basically stole the car, but I don't think we can this time around. We don't have a car. I mean, not in the hospital, because it's in the garage in the home, but yeah. But I assume like it's going like one of her like last wishes is like to travel a little bit more, maybe. Yep. With just that answer, her gaze once again returned to the pages. There was an expression I never saw before, and lonely, and yet also somehow calm expression. Her words said so, but her face wouldn't turn this way. This is like Satsumi talking about the TV programs that she was watching in the first game. Like, it's exactly the same conversation. This is interesting. No, it's boring. That's exactly what Satsumi did with the TV. Her words said so, but her face wouldn't turn this way. And even though she said it was boring, she continued staring with a lonely gaze. Then you don't have to look. Even as I thought that I gazed along with her, there was nothing else to do and nothing else I could. Okay. Spread out of the bed, the maps of some place. On them were a number of large highways and roads, places without familiar names. It felt like a slice to Himeko-san, who continued gazing. But for me, I couldn't find enjoyment in doing this. Sorry. Let me cut for a second, because actually, wait. Why do you see this? Okay. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah. she used to want to travel a lot. Even as she answered with that, Himeko-san continued to gaze. If Himeko-san herself didn't know the reason, there was no way I could understand. While thinking that, and just when I thought she would remain that way for a while, she slowly murmured, "Oh. Whoa. That suddenly got heavy. She's like, I'm looking for my last destination. That's what I instantly got in my head. I'm searching for my last destination. Oh my god. Just this one line that just got heavy. Oh my god. So Himeko is like Satsumi basically, or Satsumi became like Himeko? Like Himeko influenced Satsumi of like not wanting to die either in home or hospital. Is Himeko also wanting to die outside in some place, you know? Because it depends on you. So it sounds like Himeko wants that to go outside of the hospital and not in home as well. Occasionally Himeko-san spoke, as if she could see clear to my thoughts. There were also times when she would suddenly toss out words like Zen riddles. What those were aiming at, I don't know. But for some reason, often I would wind up nodding. Here we go. Here we go. They're talking about budget. Satsumi had a budget for the travel. Everything started with Himeko. At a sudden question, I answered honestly. I had never thought about such a thing. Didn't she had actually exactly 50,000 yen? Can you remind me in the comments? Was it actually 50,000? Or was it more? When hearing that sum to me, it meant nothing, but I couldn't see the intention behind letting me hear it. Perhaps it simply meant for Himeko-san, she had a place she wanted to go. Yeah, and possibly, like she said, depending on you, you might need this in the future. Also, this is kinda weird / kinda sick, if you think about this, because it's like one patient is basically saying other one that you should escape from the hospital. You know, I don't know, like it kinda feels weird. Like from like, I don't know, like reality perspective. I know. And someday I too would have such a place born within me. Perhaps she also wanted to say that. With that, she folded them up and stood. Okay. Himeko-san waited for the elevator. All around I can see the pyjama-wearing people on the 7th floor. Those people, I wonder if they have place they wanted to go to, just like Himeko-san. Or perhaps people of a certain age from having already given up, or taken a more philosophical view. Maybe they don't think about such things. Oh my god. Oh, okay. We're going to have encounter with Chihiro. Let's see what is going to happen. Just not to Himeko, apparently. It was the helper that had spoken to me before the day Himeko-san had been speaking with her, and she said she was an acquaintance.
お姉ちゃんのことですけど。
Okay. She just admitted she's a sister, One-chan.
お姉ちゃん
Yep. With that word, I could make a guess at how things stood. Before Himeko-san said she had once been a helper on the 7th floor, that her family was Catholic and she also participated in public welfare activities. And then for this younger sister to be helper here in the same way was not surprising.
それで私に何か。
And was there something?
もし節美さんが無理して一緒にいるようでしたらと思って。
Wow. Are you serious now? Are you serious now? This coming up from her sister. Oh my god. Oh wow. Why would you ask this?
別にそんなことない。
This is just...
だったらいいんですが、以前は明るくて優しいお姉ちゃんだったんですけど。
I think that she suddenly lowered her head a bit. Certainly I had a similar impression when we met the other day. At least her behavior towards this kind-looking young sister I thought seems very odd. Cold. Okay, so basically Himeko is not cheerful around her. It's, I guess, understandable. I guess. I mean, it's still kind of weird. But on the other hand, yeah, Himeko never wanted to see anyone else visiting her, and it's still her sister like visiting her, and she feels bad about this and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, like Chihiro does not see the cheerful Himeko basically, only Satsumi sees this. However, towards myself, there was no need, although there had been. Even now I believed she was kind.
千尋、何をやっているの？お姉ちゃん。前にも言ったわね。余計なことを喋ってる暇があったら、自分の担当の人をしっかり見るべきでしょ？うん、それは分かってるけど。あなたもヘルパーならば、自分の責務を全うしなさい。
Damn.
行きましょう、節美。
Speaking unliterally and then leaving her sister there, Himeko-san quickly walked ahead. Wow. Yep, that's... I felt like it's going to be a light-hearted episode, relatively speaking, but there's nothing light-hearted about this so far. We learn more about insights of like... a relationship between like Himeko and Chihiro here. Even as I felt somehow bad, I followed her after. Again today, facing each other, we ate vanilla.
悪かったわね。変なとこ見せて。今の人が妹さ。ええ、そうよ。
While speaking, Himeko-san began eating her second ice cream. Beyond that, it didn't look like she was going to say anymore, but I wanted to know about her behavior just before. Without a doubt, she was worried about Himeko-san.
どうしてあんなに
Yeah.
冷たいの？
So, is Himeko going to open to Satsumi?
もしかして妹のこと？うん。
I gave a small nod. It was Himeko-san's own sister, and as someone who's been some kind of helper before, I thought she would understand her feelings. It might not have been something an outsider should interfere with, but still, I felt the younger sister to be unfortunate and was sorry for her.
あんなに優しくていい人なのに。そうね。優しくていい人だね。
Please explain, yeah.
わからないわ。いいのよ。これもまだあなたに。
Oh my god. Oh, this is heavy. It's still because you don't need this yet. Oh. Yeah, Himeko just want to be left alone because her time is near. She doesn't want to make other people, you know, feel sad, and also that would make her sad as well. At the same time, you know. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like this. I don't like this.
ただいま。
Where's the pink polish? The manicure thing. It was supposed to be in this episode.
おかえり。ちょうど晩ご飯の支度できたわよ。お腹減ったでしょ。
うん。
With a nod, I handed over today's empty lunchbox.
はい、たくさん食べてね。
On top of the dinner table were a number of dishes, and always the fried things from the part-time job.
あ、ほら、またあげてきたわよ。
We need to resolve this, like, these fries. We need to resolve this. I don't know why, but this is like so... it pains me. This miscommunication is so painful to me. I know, like, clearing up this, like, misinformation can be painful too, but I really think we should resolve this to, like, have, like, peace of mind and, like, resolve everything outside of the fries, basically. Like, the fries can be the first step. With that, she offered the plate of fries. The slightly fat slicing was a distinctive feature. But today, the hand that held the plate was different from before.
お母さん。
Oh?
ああ、大したことないわよ。やっぱり。
Oh. She got burned. Mother answered cheerfully as always. But those were the mark of the burn. It was slightly red. Maybe Chihiro, Satsumi, if, see, like, this is going to make Satsumi to be, like, even more upset about everything. And feeling like it's her fault. And on the other way. Not because, that, like, she's thinking, because she thought, like, it's kind to, like, not tell anything. But now she's going to feel guilty because she never said anything. And because of that, Mother kept making the fries, and this is why she got burned. Because maybe she got burned when she was, like, making an extra bunch for Satsumi later on. And Satsumi is going to feel bad about this because these burns are because of her, basically, not communicating that she doesn't want this, basically. Wow! This is getting heavier and heavier with each episode. God damn it. This miscommunication is getting worse. Before, while beautifully painted with manicures, Mother would show them to Father and me with pride. At that figure happily excited over such a small thing, Father and I would look at each other and gave a wry smile. And when she got a strange color, even after saying I was 10 years too young, she had painted my nails too. But now it was different. The pink manicures had faded. Okay, this is... oh my god. This is about the manicures. I should, like... the misleading chapter title. Oh my god. Are you serious? The pink manicures had faded, and in their place was the slightly red skin of roughened hands. Why they become that way, the reason was easy enough to imagine. For their sake, they've become that way that they didn't even take imagining. And exactly because of that, it was painful for me. It tortured me.
どうしたの？今日のもあげたてよ。
That isn't kindness. I recalled Himeko-san's words. Yeah, she's overworking herself because she thinks that what she's doing is good for Himeko, for Satsumi, and Satsumi wants this. Yep. Oh my god! I felt that I understand, but betraying good intentions or being silent with lies, both were wrong.
ねえ、お母さん。
どうかした説明。
Come on.
美味しいわよ。
Yeah, the thing is...
まあ、ポテト担当になって少しはお母さんの腕も上がったみたいだしね。
With hands that were different from those days, but with a smile that was unchanged from those days, Mother happily offered the prize. In front of such a mother, I could do nothing other than quietly eat the fries. Oh my god, this is so painful. I cannot... why I never imagined that the, like, fries, handling fries would make me feel pain. Why? What is happening? If I were to say the truth here, if I were to truly apologize, the person who was punishing us, that person out there somewhere, would they relent? Yeah, damn it. A few days later, with the sun shining directly overhead, I head to the usual place. I had heard this summer was a cooler summer than on average, but it still seemed like it was going to be hot today.
おはよう。説明待ってたわよ。
For some reason, Himiko-san was again waiting in front of the hospital. Okay.
また中には。
Also, this is good that, like, Himiko said like she had like half a year or something, right, before. But even though she's like in extremely good health, it seems, at least for now, like she's like, she can like freely leave the, you know, 7th floor and just like walk around hospital and stuff. She's like doing like extremely well for her condition. We don't know what the condition is, to be honest, in this case. It's some kind of like terminal illness, but she's taking it very well. I think like the big like important thing during this is like actually your like mental state, you know, like because of like she's like so like jumpy, happy, and like doing good only because of Setsumi probably. Because if like no one would visit her like Setsumi, then she probably would be not in such a good health, you know, like she would be just like waiting for death basically. And with Setsumi, she can like do stuff, feeling like she has someone to talk to and like actually be here for someone that is not her like family member or friends that will you know, make her feel guilty in a sense as well, just like Setsumi. So Himeko feels guilty as well in a sense that, you know, she's going away and she's leaving everyone behind. But yeah, let's go. It's happy time now. Let's just go with Himeko. Cannot be sad all the time, right? With just that, she quickly started to walk towards the outside of the hospital.
ちょっとどこ行く気よ。ほら、前にも言ったでしょ。
Yeah? Remaining free. At first I couldn't remember what she was thinking about. God damn it, Setsumi.
例の死ぬまでにしたい銃のことっての。
Setsumi actually saying casually dying word. Okay, that's quite a change.
そうそう。残り3つのうちの1つなんだけどさ。
Okay.
ちょっと行って確かめてみたいことがあってね。
Okay. So what is it? As she spoke, Himeko-san continued walking. Already she was quite a ways from the hospital. Okay, she just left the perimeters. What? Where's the security in this hospital?
結構遠いわよ。
Oh wow.
電車でも片道2時間くらいかしら。
Okay.
先生の外出許可。もちろん無断よ。
Yeah, of course. I didn't really understand it well, but even if Himeko-san, she was a resident of the 7th floor. Now I had the feeling that just up and leaving the hospital and going that far wasn't allowed.
大丈夫よ。そんな不安そうな顔しなくても。
Okay.
そりゃ外で見つかったらさすがに怒られるかもしれないけど、ま、ちょっとくらいは多めに見てもらえるからさ。
Okay. After saying that much, she started walking again. Maybe she was being serious. Certainly, if you keep going this way, you should get to the train station. And then, there was one other thing that nagged me.
ところで、その格好の
Yeah.
服の
You are in pajamas, right? I raised that simple question on how Himeko-san was dressed in pajamas. At the least, to ride on train. I thought it was a bad way to go about things.
もちろんこのままよ。
Okay,
このまま
she's so free.
着替えないの。 これが私のユニフォームなんだから。
The sun up above cast short, dark shadows, and unheeding of the midsummer morning was silently stepping Himeko-san. A while after, even saying that only 5 minutes of walking, around when the number of people walking on the streets slowly increased. I wasn't too familiar with things, but it seems that she was heading towards Station A. Oh, this is about these two stations, Station A and Station B. I think like Setsumi said that if you want to escape, go to Station B. I think. In the first game. Can you remind me in the comments? I think it was B. But they are going to A. Interesting. Certainly. She had said it was 2 hours each way. But just how far was she planning on going? In just that amount of time, riding on a train, it felt like you could get quite far.
ねえ、駅からどこに向かうの？海までよ。正確にはパイナップルの木が。
Pineapple trees. Okay.
パイナップルの木。
What's that? I wasn't familiar with. I didn't know pineapple trees existed in the first place. Okay.
ほら、よく大きな建物の前なんかにさ、フェニックスって呼ばれている木があるでしょ？
I have no idea. Is that actually a thing?
うん、知ってる。
I don't know what that is. What are the phoenixes? Like large buildings. Trees called for phoenix. What? Really? I don't know.
あれってさ、絶対にパイナップルの木だと思わない？
Indeed, they did look very similar, but
だからさ、試しに切ってみて、中身を確かめてみたいのよね。
okay.
ねえ、もし本当にパイナップルの木だったら大変よ。
We're just going to go on an adventure to find out if there are actually pineapple trees or not. Okay. Was she being serious? From a common sense standpoint, it had to be a joke, but with Himeko-san simply being as she always was, it was impossible to tell.
何よ、その顔は。もしかしてバカにしてる？そうじゃないけど、ありえないと思う。もう、コロッケ博士のくせに頭が固いわね。何事も実際に試してこそでしょ？博士。
Wow. She just accepted the nickname.
それにフェニックスの木だったら病院にもあるし、どこにでもあるじゃない。
Ha! Okay.
ダメよ。もっと大物で試さないと面白くないでしょ？
Wow. I don't really know how serious she was, but together with Himeko-san, I headed towards the station. Finally, we were just about to reach the station. Never mind that it was 10 minutes, walking under the blazing sky was unexpectedly difficult. And as I thought that, it seems Himeko-san pajamas clad figure stood out, and people walking by glanced at us.
本当に行くの？もちろんじゃない。そのためにここまで。
Oh?
隠れて。
What's happening? Suddenly, Himeko-san went to hide behind something. Before I knew it, I was also holding my breath in the shadows of the building.
どうしたの？
Oh?
あれ？外科病棟の先生だ。
Ooh. Okay.
向こうは4階チーフの看護婦さんもいるし。
Now that she mentioned it, there were faces that I recognized. Are they going to fail going through the Station A? Is this why Setsumi said, like, to the protagonist, if you want to escape, do it from Station B? Because they failed to do this from Station A, because Setsumi knows that people from the hospital basically using Station A. As that's why she said go to the B. Wow. Everything is so well tied up to the first game.
そっか。病院の関係者はこの駅から通っていたのね。
Okay. Also, I heard that apparently you can play basically the second game first and then go to the other one. I see why this could be it could make sense too, because everything from this would tie up to the next one as well. Like, either way is fine, I think, with Narcissu. Let me know in the comments what do you think, actually. about like play order. I think like going from the first to second is fine. Like you don't have to play from second to first or whatever. I don't think like it matters really. But let me know in the comments what do you think. If you think that one way is like better way to experience this. I wonder what you think.
これじゃ見つかって怒られちゃうわ。
I think like playing first game first and then this one gives like more like mystery element to the first one, like why station B, what is happening, and then we're getting answers in the second game. Going on the other hand is like we just know the references and why she says everything. Like first game is going to be more clear basically after playing this one. But I like a mystery, so that's why I think like playing first and then second is extremely fine. Himeko-san laughed. In the cafe, the carefree and sunny way. There was no sense of planning or anything else. In any case, surely she had been a helper before, and she didn't notice?
だって私の家って近所だから電車で通ったことないんだもん。
Oh, okay.
私だってそうよ。
Mm.
でもやっぱあれね。だってルール。いやいや、あなたには関係ないことだから。
Oh my god, this is... Oh... Right. I just thought about the... One... These were not just Satsumi saying just like random stuff. This was a part of the rules of the 7th floor. So this is the knowledge that is passed like through the people in the 7th floor. I thought like this is just like Himeko knowledge, and then like Satsumi knows this from Himeko, but this is actually something that someone else told Himeko before. Part of the set of the rules. Okay, I forgot like all the rules. I mean, not all the rules, but I forgot that this was actually part of the rules. Okay. I felt like the rule was that further discharge is your last one, basically. But I forgot about this. I feel like this is just Satsumi's knowing something. Just like outside of the rules. Okay.
それで。あ？そりゃ出直すに決まってるでしょ。
Quickly the decision came, even though she had been so determined to go up until now. If she really wanted to go, it was after the morning rush ended, and it would have been easier riding the train without being seen. Maybe she had been serious to begin with. The sun was still high, and around now, the shops in the marketplace were opening up.
さて、せっかく駅前まで来たんだし、寄り道
Okay,
でもし
so
ま
they
す。
failed to ride the train. As she spoke, Himeko-san wandered around at the shops along the street. Looks like even though she gave up on the riding the train, she didn't intend to going straight back to the hospital. Helplessly, I obeyed and followed after. As always, because of her pajamas, people would glance over, but it seems that Himeko-san herself didn't mind one bit. And then, her feet stopped in the front of the one storefront.
この服、なんかいいわね。
She touched a number of clothes, decorating the front of the shop. But they were all frilly kinds of things, however you looked. They were meant for the cute girls. They didn't really seem to fit Himeko-san all that much.
そういうのが好きなの。まさか私にこんな少女趣味ないわよ。
Why so interested in this? As I registered what she said, she had spread the clothing on her hands before me. Oh, this is for Satsumi. Okay, I see.
似合うわよ。
Okay.
私ほらいつもセーラー服だけどさこういうのも似合うだろうって思ってたのよね買ってあげようかこのワンピースでも遠慮しなくていいって お姉さんからのプレゼントなんだから。
Didn't she had... Wait, did she had a swimsuit? She didn't had a swimsuit in the first game, right? Because they used a towel, basically. I remember. Yeah, they didn't buy it, it seems. I don't want it. Would have been a lie. For someone who only had a single sailor uniform, it was a very tempting proposition.
姫子さんの服は私は必要ないわ。だってこれがユニフォームだもん。
With that, she pointed at her own pajamas.
だったら私もいい。あら、別に私に合わせる必要ないわよ。だってあなたはまだ選べるんだか
You
ら
can
さ。
steal shoes. This is heavy. Oh my god. Himeko saying everything like this so casually to Satsumi is so like awesome, but at the same time heavy and scary. How careful, like how cheerfully can she speak like that? This is one, like Himeko's one hell of a beast. Wow. Just already basically accepted everything and doing whatever she wants at this point. It's so different from what Satsumi's been doing. Satsumi been also kind of similar, but she didn't like accept everything basically, if per se, because she still had like a little different dreams. On the other hand, maybe like having a swimsuit and stuff like this, yeah, like becoming a model and stuff like Satsumi wanted. That was part of the 10 things that she would like to do before dying. I think, yeah, I think that's just her 10 things. Yeah, okay. Well, I wanted to replace all of my words. It was said in her usual bright tone, but the words can still choose, yep. At that, I realized the very heavy meaning in her words.
やっぱり
Yeah.
残念ね。絶対に合うと思ったのに。まあ気が変わったら言って。いつでも買ってあげるからね。
After that, we wandered around in front of the station a while, ate ice cream together, and then headed back to the hospital. As we found similar clothes in other shops, she continued to say she would buy them for me. But in the end, I kept refusing. The daytime had been so hot and hazy, but now in the huge sky, the face of the moon peeked out. As usual, after eating dinner, I returned to my room and relaxed. By the window, washed and drying on the hanger, was the sailor uniform. While gazing at it, I suddenly thought about the time I had gone to school. Right now my health was good, so no one could forget, but in reality, I was someone who was admitted in and out of hospitals. Already over 2 years had passed since I've been away from the place called school. So... what age is she now? To be honest, I don't remember. I would assume... around 17 or 18? I don't remember. Actually, no, it must be less, because she's been in school for a week only, right? When do you start school? When you're like 6? It doesn't make sense. No. I'm confused. I don't remember dates. Oh my god, my timeline is just broken right now. She said 15th summer, so I assumed like she's 15, so 2 years passed. But the 15, actually, so she's like 15, so it's like 2 years during the same year. So she's been in the hospital since she was 11 or 12? I think. Or 13, something like that? Is she 15? I don't know. I forgot the timeline. It bothers me. At that time, I hadn't once thought about wanting clothes other than pajamas. There hadn't been any pressure from such a need either.
でも今日は少しだけ
Yeah,
心
perhaps it would have been better had I admitted I wanted the clothes. Definitely would be better. For your mental health, at least. But Himeko-san herself was stubbornly in pajamas, and being the only one to get new clothing made me feel bad. Besides that, no matter where Himeko-san was in her pajamas, she was dignified. This is something that Setsumi didn't took after Himeko, because Himeko didn't want to change from pajamas and probably would never changed. And Setsumi also didn't want to change pajamas, but ultimately she did. Because this is something she always wanted. She wanted to get back to school, be the model, and stuff like this. So yeah, different people, different wishes. Compared to that, I always felt somehow sorry. Like, I'm somehow doing something embarrassing, I can't help it. Or maybe mother, who had stopped getting her manicures and reddened her hands, or a father who continued to long commutes in the same suit. If they saw me happily wearing cute clothing, perhaps to both of them, it would be a happy thing. But that for me, I think that would have been difficult. Yeah, more guilt. God damn it. I hate this.
ポテトが嫌いということ以上に難しいと
Damn it.
思えた
They really need a discussion about like everything. Whoa. Next chapter is going to be the Catholic. We're going to learn more probably about Himeko family. Huh. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. It wasn't wholesome and like light-hearted episode as I thought. The Pink Manicure actually been heavier than I thought. And it's been about Satsumi's mother. Oh god. We learned more about Station A, why the rule is to go through the Station B as well. And yeah, I wonder what the next episode is going to be about. Maybe it's going to be about Chihiro. Actually, Chihiro. Maybe we are going to speak with her. I don't know. But yeah, that's for the next episode. Thank you everyone for watching. So click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again. And for now, Pocket Watch is going out.